What's up, guys? Welcome. Got the better camera here so you guys can kind of see what's going on a little easier. All right, let's do a quick roll call here. Make sure the music isn't too loud or anything. Just let me know if it is, guys. All right, we have Automatic Beats. What's up, man? Depran, the Mining King, Clint Huffman. What's up, dude? Brian, Big Irish, boy Matthew, Azraelus. I'm not sure if I butchered your name. I apologize. But what's up, dude? Veteran Miner, Brasnik Miner, Paul. What's up, man? How you guys doing? Dave Jack, Alter Component, Boinker, Ofer, John, English Tech. What's going on, man? All right, so you guys can see top of the screen. I have one RTX A2000 modded running right now. I already did 6 of them, so we have, 6 more to do. Yeah, that's really it. So I'm getting a video together actually for later today or possibly tomorrow. It's going to be testing the 4 versions of the RTX A2000 rather. It's going to be one with the mod, one without, one with the copper shim mod, and then one with the copper shim mod and the shunt mod. So it's going to be kind of interesting to see the results, but I mean, we'll see. All right, so if you guys have any questions, at me in the chat. I am trying to, get situated. All right, so let's do it. Now, this is the little guy right here. As you guys can see that we need to add to it. Oh, this one right here, rather. And then this is the guy we're going on top of. So this might not be talking as much during the stream, but what I've noticed I like to do here is take my knife and kind of scratch the top of the solder just to kind of get it clean, if that makes sense, because I'm not using flux. I just don't want to complicate things by using flux and allowing the solder to flow easy, because if it does that, then there's a higher risk of me bricking my GPU, and that's not what I want, obviously. But hey, I have 6 that are working, so if I brick one, it's going to be with you guys right now. Are you holding any ETH, or have you converted it all to BTC? No, I'm holding ETH, Brian. I am holding ETH. Oh gosh, this camera's gonna be a pain. If it starts unfocusing, guys, I apologize. I'll fix it as soon as I notice. All right, so you know what, I'm gonna touch the shunt real quick with the soldering iron. Man, if you guys saw that first stream, tell you what, I was nervous as all hell. I mean, your hand still shakes doing this because it's such a small unit, but yeah, it's definitely a lot easier now that I've done a few, and I'll be able to zoom out and zoom in need be. This is just the best spot I could put the camera without it being a complete pain in the butt. So resistor on top, like so. Let me do this. Let me see. That might be better focusing wise. It shouldn't defocus now. I would like to think so anyways. And then I noticed if I take my knife right on the tip of the soldering iron and just make sure it's like clean, scrape all anything that's burnt on there off. It also helps. What do you think about NVIDIA packing the 100% unlock in the new driver? I think it's awesome, man. I think it's awesome, but I think they're friggin' shysters for being doing it in the first place. Yeah, see, when the soldering iron's dirty, it doesn't like to take. Obviously, if I had flux, it'd be a lot easier to stick. But I just wipe it off with a sponge, then I hit it with my knife, scrape all the crap off it, then I can usually get a little bit of solder on it. There we go. See? All right. It's hard to do it at like a sideways angle. I'm doing it for you guys. Sorry, I'll read the chat in a second. If I don't respond to anything you guys ask me, just at me again when I'm like paying attention. If your wife has a nail file. Oh yeah, that's a good point too. Patrick, thank you, actually. That's a really good idea. I'm just trying to see what this took. It's hard for you guys to see. The camera doesn't want to focus that close. It's pretty close, but again, it's the angle I'm at. Trying to do the opposite side, it's hard to see what I'm doing. So actually, I can probably just want to hold it in place right here. Oh, no, see it pop loose. I knew I didn't get it. I could tell. But again, it's super hard to do it from this angle. One second, guys. All right, it looks like I got that one. Now I got to figure out a better angle so I can see and you guys can see on the opposite side. Yeah, I can kind of see like that, actually. All right, bear with me. And I'll be testing these as I go. As you can see, the one that's running up top is already done. But that one is a copper and shunt mod unit. Again, I'm not a lefty, but I'm trying it lefty. I'm just gonna look to see how it looks, guys. Give me 1 second. Grab the light and just check. See, because I'm not using flux, it makes it harder to take, but it gives me less risk of screwing it up. Because if you have flux on it and the solder runs, you're just effed. And I just have my normal toothbrush here, not for my teeth, but for GPU cleaning, that I usually dip in alcohol. And I just want to see, I like to make sure there's nothing wrong with it, make sure it's taken all the way around. Zoom out, I think. You guys kind of see what I'm doing now. So hard to tell. I mean, it looks like total crap, but right there, there's a little booger that's really pissing me off, but I think it took all the way. From what I can see, it looks like it's taken. Man, there's one spot I can't tell if it's broken or if it's shiny. It just looks extremely shiny, but I can't tell. And just so you guys know, I did plug one in where it wasn't fully seated on one side and it didn't do anything. It just it allowed it to get a little more wattage because it was like barely connecting, but it doesn't like fry the GPU if you don't have it fully soldered. Like if it didn't fully take, I was just able to take it off and hit it again and it worked totally fine. I don't know, I think I'm not popping off. I think I'm willing to give this one a shot. Screw it, let's see. Put it together and see. You know, I'm gonna solder one more while we're here and then I'll put it together. Why no flux? Just because I don't want it to become an issue with flowing to other connections, because there's a bunch of tiny, all right here on this side, there's a bunch of tiny little dots. If you have too much flux and it overshoots, right, it's gonna stick to those and then you're gonna have to try to separate it before you can use it, because if you don't, you're effed. And I'm not a mechanical or a electrical solderer. That's a word. I'm not the person that, you know, solders electronics daily. So I'm not willing to risk using flux and doing that. I mean, I'm a plumber. I solder, you know, normal copper pipes, not this stuff. All right, let's try this again. Kind of want to scratch that up a bit, but whatever. So hard to do it like opposite. Shaky hand. I'm trying to do it at like such a stupid angle so I can get it on camera for you guys to see. It's definitely brutal though, just doing it at that angle. But yeah, when you're working on small items like this, man, it's like impossible to not shake at least a little. Not to mention this thing's a million degrees in my hand. God, it's like, even though it's hot here, it's like still radiates up onto your fingers. Brutal. Yeah, that doesn't look caught to me. That's not caught. Like barely tacked. I need to clean this freaking soldering iron, man. The nail file would have been a mint idea, Patrick. I wish I talked to you before, man. Or like a fitting brush, if you guys know what those are. It's just like a wire brush. But flux would be very, very helpful, obviously. Man, this camera is like fighting with me to focus right now. Kinda. Consult me before every stream, he says. Again, sorry guys, I'm not talking too much. Just trying to focus and get this actually done. Again, we're soldering this little guy right there, or attempting to. Give me 1 second, guys. I can't see. This light needs to come closer. All right. Let's see. Good afternoon, travelers. What's up, man? Good to see you. Guys, I think I got my solar situated, which is awesome. It's actually out there running my exhaust fans for the entire trailer during the day with solar. I feel like there's a nick of solder right there. It's really bothering me. This is so much easier when you're not live. And it's really not even because of you guys. It's because of the camera angle. I'm like trying to hold this and do it sideways. There's like a little bit of solder right here, but I don't want that far over bothering me. It's hard to like figure out where you guys can see, where you can't. I think that side's good now. Might need to add a little bit of solder to it, but right now I can see that side looks all right. Now I have to like inspect this side because I don't know if I got it. Side actually looks mint. Just cross-referencing because I want to make sure solder's not too close to one spot. let you guys look at that one while I mess with this one. No, that spot was just dirty. It looks fine. Dave Jack, what are you saying? I got live chat up, but I haven't been looking really at the chat, to be honest. I want to make sure I get these fully connected. Yeah, this side needs a little bit more solder. It just doesn't seem like there's enough in one spot, so I'm gonna put a little ball on it and see if I can get it to take. Again, not using flux like a dope. Guys, please smash that like if you're here hanging out. Appreciate you. And it's almost like the soldering iron's too hot. And that's what's really aggravating. I was told to get a certain wattage one, and this thing's like, it seems like it gets too hot because there's no way to throttle it down. Like, I wish there was an on-off switch on this thing, and there isn't. Totally should be. Pain in the butt. It is too hot. Yeah, 4E. That's what I think too, man. It's freaking awful. But I mean, see, it's like it won't even take because it's the friggin', what's it called? The tip gets like burnt and it doesn't want to take. But whatever. We think it's good. So, what did you say, Mining King? You deleted it before I got to see. Yeah, Dave Jack, I'm not smart. I just fake it till I make it. That's pretty much it, man. Alright, we're gonna find out if that worked. I think we're good. Yeah, I think we're good. Alright, so the one we just did, this one right here, is the copper modded one. Let me zoom out. Go. A dirty old sponge I'm wiping the end of that thing with. Alright, so we have the copper modded A2000 and the regular. Now they both have shunt mods. Let's hope they work, and if they don't, I just have to take off the solder, or not take it off, but resolder it basically. So let me throw this one back together first. Double checking. Seems legit. That seems like it's on there. All right, throw this one back together. And we'll throw it in the PC and see if it works. Oh geez, I almost burnt my finger on that damn soldering iron. That thing's so hot, it's ridiculous. Why won't you go in? There we go. Moment of truth. All right, let's see. Yeah, smash that like, guys, if you're hanging out. So I'll let you guys see. That one, maybe? You can't even see it. It's this little guy right here. If anyone's wondering, if anyone's new to the stream, that's what you got to do. That one friggin' looks like a marshmallow left in the fire too long. This is wrong set. This one. So there's two different size screw or Torx bits for the A2000s. And the bigger is the one I have on here. And the bigger screws are in the front. All right, there we go. This iFixit screwdriver I have in the Amazon store. If you guys are interested, feel free to check it out. I got all my solar stuff in there as well. And a bunch of mining rig stuff. You guys are like trying to figure out how to build a rig. I put a whole store together for yous. So feel free to check that out. And I do in the pinned comment have my gaming channel that I'm going to be starting up in the next couple days. Going to start recording some gameplay and hanging out with you guys live at some point. All right, if you guys have any questions, at me in the chat. Hawk, what's up, buddy? So this shunt mod, for anybody that's wondering, if you are comfortable doing it or like have the ability to do it, then I mean, why not? The only like thing that's cool about this is it's super cheap to do. I mean, if you have like a soldering iron and everything, it's relatively cheap, because like the actual shunts themselves, if that's what they're called, they're like pennies, literally less than 50 cents. I think it cost me 14 bucks to order all 12, and it was like, I think it was $7 for the 12, and it ended up being like $7 for shipping. It was insane. So you guys will see it in the video tomorrow, but with the shunt mod, you can actually run normal clocks and it's just as efficient with the same hash rate. So if you decide that it's too inefficient for you, then you can just clock it back to the normal clocks and run it at 70 watts. You know what I mean? So it's like I spent 14 bucks to get an additional amount of hash rate out of my cards. Obviously, pulling that much wattage from a PCIe riser is probably not the best deal, but I mean, it's fine for now until it's not. At least that's how I take it. When's the HIVEOS solder station coming? I don't even know what that means. All right, let me one second, let me shut down this rig. All right. So again, I have a modded one top of the screen. You guys can see the hash rate on that, and that's where this one will be once we get it in there. So this is a non-copper modded, so I need to change the clocks on it to 5700, because the 5850 that I had on it may crash it. All right, give me 1 second. Let me plug this thing in. Why is HIVEOS not updated yet? That's weird. Oh, there we go. Baldini, what's up, dude? So I'm gonna clean this off a little bit. Like I said, I just like to scrape away anything that's on it. Give it a nice clean connection, or for soldering rather. Again, flux would probably be a good idea, but I'm not messing with flux on a PCB. It scares the hell out of me. All right, let's see. Let's see if we can get more than 38 watts. At least it's registering. That's always a plus. MC, what's up, dude? Hawk, what's up, man? Thanks for showing up. This is cool. What's that mixer that has RGB? This thing right here? This is my this is a Go XLR. It volume, like I can run the music volume through it like it's just slide bar. You know what I mean? And then I can do Discord chat or whoever's in chat with me. Sick. Thanks, pulling 83 watts, so it should fire up in a second. Nice. 4961 shunt mod successful, even though it looked like total shit. All right, that's cool. Can you post the resistors? Yes, I will. I'll do it in the video I post tomorrow, or I don't know if it'll be, it might be later today. I'll try to get it out if I can after this stream, depending on how long it goes. I'll try to get that out because I don't know off the top of my head. I have to go through my DMs. Actually, Dolly Shunk, I think that's how he goes by in Discord, sent me over the link, so I'll send you guys the resistor link. Now I'm going to run this guy, and then we'll take apart 2 more and have it those 2. I have 4 more to do. But like I said, the whole thing here, right? Like, it's the fact that I can still have the A2000 be just as efficient if I just power limit it a bit. I don't know if this is going to help me on different algorithms. So for me, it's worth it to give it a shot. You know what I mean? And for a couple bucks, I mean, literally it was 14 bucks. Like, I'm doing it myself. I mean, with that being said, I wouldn't pay somebody to do it. Nothing against the people that did it for Panda, but I would not pay $85 a card to make my cards less efficient. Doesn't make any sense. I would absolutely do it myself and see what happened. I just want to see if this thing can get over 50. I'm going to restart the miner. The only thing with these shunt mods, by the way, just so you guys know, if you end up doing this, the copper mods that go along with it, in my opinion, you probably should do them, because you're cooking the memory. Like, you can see 5850 I just set it at. That's a lot. It's really high. So normal thermals, like thermal pads, they don't really do it. So I have to run them lower without the copper mods. So I need to get like 7 more from coolmygpu.com. I don't know if I have that link down in the description below, but it's not, I'm not affiliated with them at all. I just think it's a great product, to be honest. And they did send over the ones that I tried out, so I appreciate them for doing that. But it's not I was not paid to have my own opinion on that. That is truly what I feel. It's really it was worked surprisingly well. Sorry, I want to test this one after we see if this guy on the screen can get 50. It's up at the top above me. Yeah, 50, 13, sick. All right, cool. Yeah, see, the memory temps aren't gonna like that. It's 88. Ugh. So if, I don't know if you guys just saw, but the other one with the copper mod had, I think it was 76 or something, 78 maybe degrees in the memory. So the copper mods, I mean, 18 bucks a piece, little pricey, but copper is expensive for one, and two, I mean, to make your cards last that much longer, would you do it? You know what I mean? I would, personally. That's just me. But you guys do what you will. All right, let's try this guy now. See if that works. But yeah, Ron, I will absolutely post those Actually, you know what? Give me a second. I'll see if I can get the resistors now, because there's no affiliate with them. Let me shut down this rig quick, and then I will confirm the shutdown. All right, give me 1 second. Let me find the person I was chatting with. There it is, and I will get you guys a link for the resistors. Let me just double check this is it. Yeah, this is it. Okay. Okay, let me drop this to you guys. They're super cheap, man. Super cheap. There you go. There it is. That is a link to the place. There's 1,600 in stock, so have at it. Have at it. All right, let's see. Why did that thing not shut down yet? What the hell? All right, let me swap these cards. Give me 1 second, fellas. Yeah, Ron, check out that in the chat, buddy. That is the link for it for you. Should be starting up now. The wife made it. All right, 4 more GPUs to do. I'm just gonna take apart one at a time because it probably makes most sense. But I want to make sure this one works before we go too much further. I'll talk to you guys for a little bit. Love you all, she says. Are you still dual mining ETH and ALF? No, Ethereum. No, I am not. I was dual mining it for a little bit until I realized how unprofitable it was for me with my electric rate. It was absolutely ridiculous. I guess I'll take this one apart while we wait. Again, I love this iFixit kit because it, like, the little blue thing is for your palm, so you can spin the screwdriver without giving yourself a blister. Nice. 50. She's working. Hell yeah. Good stuff. And this is the one with the copper shim. So watch that memory temperature right above, right up there. Right here. Nope. How do I do this? There it is. Right here. The screwdriver tip is. That's well, that, like I said, has the shunt mod and the copper shim on that one, so you can just see how much cooler it runs. I think it'll get to like 78 if I'm not mistaken, but it doesn't thermal throttle. That's key. And again, this is my first time ever doing any type of soldering on PCBs. This is not a specialty of mine. I don't deal with this ever. So, I mean, if I can do it, most likely you guys can do it, but obviously you do it at your own risk. It is definitely a risky procedure, to say the least. You have a real risk of breaking your GPU. So, just be careful. Come on. There we go. Nice. All right. There we go. Another one. Boinker said, dude, if after all my bros 3080 for the win threes are at 78 after copper mod, I'll ask for a raise. Oh, dude, that'd be awesome. Would this work in my mine shop server case riserless motherboard? So you have to be careful. You have to be careful with riserless motherboards. Chili here. Chili's not here, is he? So I'm putting this in the OCTOMINER. But what I'm doing is there is a spot that is missing a 6-pin. And on top of that, I'm not going to run the 8-gauge wires inside the OCTOMINER. I'm going to swap, 8-gauge, 18-gauge wires. I'm going to swap them out for 16-gauge so they're a little thicker wire, which will be, you know, able to handle a little more power. And then I'm going to actually plug in one of the missing ports that are on that riserless motherboard. So it should work fine. I mean, Panda has his in there, right? So not going to complain. All right, let's see if we can get this one soldered. What are the other hash rates on other coins? I have not tested yet. I have not tested yet. Again, what I'm doing is just kind of shaving this a little bit with the tip of my knife just to make a nice clean connection to solder to, because I'm not using flux. Anybody's just joining. Again, now I have done 8 of these successfully. Knock on wood. Hopefully we get the other ones done fine. Hopefully there'll be no issues. All right. I think we'll be good. And they send them to you in this little little strip. You guys kind of see that. But these things, man, they're so small. I have 3 left. They're literally tiny. All right. Just to reinforce that, the information you gave on the OCTOMINERs is sourced from Red Panda, and that was what OCTOMINER wanted him to do. Pretty sure. Yeah. Yep. So I actually asked Panda. I said, "Hey, how are you running those in there? Is it safe to do so?" And he advised that I should probably plug in just the one on the breakout board, the extended breakout board, not the motherboard. There's one missing 6-pin. I will explain that in the video I'm dropping as well. That way you guys know what you need to do if you're going to do this and you're running them in OCTOMINERs. All right. Now the fun part, trying to get the solder to take again with no flux. And again, for anybody just joining, please smash that like button. Appreciate you guys. But the reason I'm not using flux is because I don't want any issues. I don't want the solder running wherever it wants to run. I want it to stay right where I need it. All right, now I got to figure out how to hold this again, so you guys can see what I'm doing. All right. God, aggravating. Like I said, the soldering iron feels like it gets too hot, man. But I can't throttle it down. It's not one of those that I can like control the temperatures. It's aggravating. I mean, not like it doesn't work. It's just I just have to keep scraping any black crap that might be on the tip of this thing off. The solder will stay. Come on, man. Of course not. What is happening right now? Damn it, I should have just bought flux just to friggin' wipe this thing into. It's so aggravating. There we go. Hawk, thank you for the $1.99 super chat. You didn't have to do that. Buy your wife a hamburger, said Techman Ty. Thanks for the $5 super chat. You didn't have to do that. If I missed any super chats, guys, I'm so sorry. And now I need to make sure I didn't drop that anywhere. Right there. I dropped a piece of solder off of this. Or like Panda says, solder. Drop some solder. Man, this soldering iron needs to be cleaned because it's not working right. I'm sorry, guys. I'm trying to think if I have like any plumber's flux kicking around where I could just wipe the tip of this thing. I don't think I do. The torches in the work vans. And those aren't here. Sorry guys, bear with me. I'm literally like shaving little pieces of metal off of this thing. Hopefully solder will stick to it, and it won't. God damn it. I think I have a glass tabletop. It'd be miserable if I didn't. See, this is already like pre-flux solder for sure. But it's not doesn't hold. Yeah, this tip is freaking junk, man. Well, we got this far. I don't know if we're gonna get any further. I don't know if it's gonna work. You guys even see what I'm doing? Yeah, kinda. Man. Sorry, fellas, give me 1 second. Oh, I knew that wasn't caught. The hard part is getting it. See, I don't want to heat it too far or too fast, and I feel like this friggin' soldering iron is just. I think Matt Electron advised me to buy the wrong wattage because this is way too hot. God, sorry guys. Like back up the damn camera. It's so hard to like be able to see and do this. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep it back there. Sorry you guys can't get a close up, but it's just too difficult to be that close and not block the entire camera. But man, this soldering iron, I'm holding it straight up and down. You could like feel the heat on your fingers, regardless of being like so far away from it. You know what I mean? Brutal. Yeah, this soldering iron, this is a 65 watt, by the way, if anybody's asking in the chat. I don't know. Come on. Go. Nope. And that just pushed right off. I don't like the look of that one. I need to, I think I need to change this tip. I have one more here, but like, look at this. I don't like how they do this. Like, they're like chromed out. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna go wet this sponge. Actually, I have a cup of water right here. Before I ruin it, I wanted to take a sip. See how that works. As you guys see, the sprinklers go off live right above my head. My house has a fire suppression sprinkler system in here. That'd be a bad day. It'd be a real bad day. Sorry guys, I need to turn this for a second. I think I am going to unplug in between this one and the next ones I do. Swap the tip on this. Sorry fellas if you can't see. It's like so hot, but then the solder doesn't melt once in a while. So aggravating. There's like a booger on the edge, and that's going to affect the shroud. I was trying to push that off. All right, let me see. This is the worst one yet, actually. I'm not even gonna lie. Just looks like total crap. Yeah, I need to add some more solder on the right. So I need to, I really need to change this tip. Kazuma, what's up, dude? Good to see you, buddy. I don't understand it. Oh, this tip is definitely fried. All right, I'm gonna unplug the soldering iron, I think. Yeah, I gotta unplug the soldering iron. I gotta change the tip. This thing's it's too beat up. Again, this would be solved if I had flux, but I don't have flux, so oh well. All right, I'll read the chat. See what you guys are saying. The wife is going to get jealous of all the messaging you're doing. Oh, massaging you're doing. Yeah, I guess you would. All right, give me 1 second. I need to take this tip out of the soldering iron. 1,000 degrees. But you guys can see the flux like right here on the table, kind of. Like that stuff's all pre-fluxed. All the soldering. I mean, all the solder, rather, in that roll. Oh, I need to use my iFixit kit. Damn it. All right. Sorry, guys. It's gonna be a long stream. But is what it is. Appreciate you guys for hanging out. Let's crap off here. Or not. Burnt the glass table. Just kidding. The sponge is just gross. All right. Again, iFixit kit. This thing is amazing when it comes to anything electronic. Not sponsored, but I do love it. And I just throw it. You know, I thought about getting flux too, just in case I needed it for this, because it was giving me a little bit of trouble last night, but I didn't think it was gonna be that bad. Bad as it was anyways. Ooh. It's hot. I'm just gonna leave that on the sponge. All right, where's that other tip I just had? Right here. So this one I'm hoping will do a little better, because it's new. This thing is beat to shit though. Look at it. Like, look how hot it got. I don't know if something's up with this friggin' soldering iron, if it's too hot or what, but man. Ace Hardware carries what? The shunts? It'd be amazing. Or are you talking about iFixit? I assume iFixit kit. I think Home Depot does too, actually. Now that you say that. Where is... I don't need that. All right, there we go. Trying to make sure all my bits are still here that I needed. That can go on the floor for now. All right. Plug this thing in and melt this one up. Let's see if this works. All right. Is that the same iron you had for the first one? Yeah, dude, it's right. It's like disgusting. Literally, it was a brand new iron. Look at it. Like, that can't be healthy. I feel like something's up with it, because it's like, man, it feels like it's stupid hot for what it is. And this table's like really gross. Gotta clean this whole thing. Friggin' mess. Pumped you guys are hanging out with me. All right, let's see. Need to change the tip, some paste so it holds there. Yeah, no, absolutely. Totally agree. I need paste, but I don't have any, so we're kind of screwed. We're kind of screwed. I mean, the first, what, 8 went fine without solder. I mean, without flux. So I'll find out. I'll wait till this gets hot. Oh, there it is. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm just trying to fix this one because it was really like a really bad job because that solder and iron tip was not good. All right, we're gonna see. We're gonna see if this one holds. Usually pushing it around. If it doesn't hold, it'll dislodge. Looks like total crap though. This one side, where that stupid booger is. Right there. I think we good. Well, let's give it a shot. What else are we gonna do? Sit here and waste time? I guess we could. What else new, you guys? You guys still buying stuff or what? You guys still buying GPUs, or you guys have to shut anything off? My profits are awful lately. I mean, we already knew that it was going to be pretty bad. But I was hoping it wouldn't be this bad right now. So on my Onda Riserless, I just should connect all the extra slots with power to be safe. Yeah, that's, yeah, well, so the Riserless motherboard towards all the PCIe like risers, or like the 16 slots they got there, right? All down the, not on the board itself, but on like the breakout board part. Those should all be full. I mean, that's the, oh god, I did it again. That's the theory behind it anyways. The front of these GPUs, you cannot put the screws in until you put the front bracket on, and I always do it. Literally every time. Or just about. Yeah, if you guys have any questions, just at me in the chat. Buying an A2000 RTX 3070 at the right price. Nice. Nice, man. Yeah, honestly, I like the A2000s. They're nice cards. They work well. I can't complain. I mean, and to be honest, I like tinkering, so kind of being able to do something like this by myself makes you feel some sort of accomplishment. But I mean, it's not for everybody. But yeah, I just like being able to, you know, improve them need be. It's not Definitely not the safest thing to do because the riser should not be pulling more than, you know, what it's already doing on this card. But as long as you feed it with a 6-pin, you should be okay. I mean, not, you know, not advice in any way, but realistically, I would think so. And if I have any issues, I'll be the first one to tell you guys. You know, I melted something or something happened, which is why I'm being fully transparent doing this with you guys. Definitely not a professional solderer with electronics, but I will give it a shot. Oh, this little fan. Freaking gross. Oh. All right. Let me shut down this rig. So this one's got down to 49. It's at 80. Again, that is the copper shim. So, I mean, these aren't in the OCTOMINER right now. These are in the on my test bench, a little PC that's next to me on the ground. So once they're in the OCTOMINER, they should be a little better. All right, let me go throw this one on and see if that worked. See. Oh, actually, I gotta put this one away. All right, so this one also has a mod. What's it called? Not a shunt mod. This one has a copper mod right now. All right. Let's see. Hopefully this one registers. Again, it'll be at the top of the screen where you can see my mouse right there. So let's see. Keep looking out for deals. You found a few, but nothing exceptional. If I come across another 10 cards, then I have to get them someplace lower electric costs. Yeah. I hear you, man. Trust me, I hear you. All right. Moment of truth. Let's see if this one... Oh, shoot. This one doesn't have the shunt, the copper. God dang it. I'm gonna change that to 5750. The copper mod doesn't... I mean, if you have the copper mod, you can run the memory higher. If not, the memory gets way too hot on the normal non-copper modded with just the shunt. At least it's reading 79 watts. That's good. 47. Gross. That could be a gross silicon lottery. I'm gonna restart that because I changed the memory clock a little late, and I'm actually gonna put it to 5700. I was just trying to do it quick. Let's see. At least that worked. Again, it looked like total crap, but if it works, it works. I don't care. I'm not gonna see it with the shroud on. See what you guys are saying. Patrick's a good news. My national grid bill this month went from 29 cents to 26. Wow, good for you, man. That's awesome. Hell yeah. You must be pumped. I'd be stoked. I don't know what my electric bill is. I think it comes out today. I'm very upset though. I can already feel it. I didn't realize my exhaust fans in my trailer were pulling 650 watts for 2 of them. Disgusting. 325 watts a piece. Ugh. But now my solar's taking care of it, so that's cool. what is happening. Go. All right. Man, it's only at 47. I wonder if I need to resolder that. You know what? Screw it. I'm going to try it with the regular 5850. I'm going to reboot it. I wonder if I need to put more solder on it or clean it, because one side looked a little thin. All right. Whatever. I did have one GPU that was a little like iffy when it comes to the hash rate. Like it seemed very like bad silicon lottery type deal. Trying to like, nope, don't like that. Kind of like put this in like a better spot, but sorry guys, it's like blinding you on the other camera. There's really no other good way for me to put it. All right, let me see. Just gonna scratch it up at the tip of this. Doesn't really matter. Again, I scratch up the top of the like existing shunt just to make it like a clean connection, I guess. All right. Let's see what that card's gonna be at. Yeah, it's only hitting 78 watts. I have a feeling I need to touch up the solder on that one. I had to do it on one of the other ones and it worked. So I guess we're gonna see. Yeah, 46. Yeah, this thing don't like it. Just change it to 5500. I'm gonna reboot it one more time. And we'll see. You just need flux on there for a good contact and better solder job. Yeah, no, I get it. I get it. I've done 8 without and they all work mint. It's I just don't want to run the risk of too much flux and then having it run onto the other small connections and then be friggin' screwed. That's the only reason. Only reason I haven't done flux. I could probably pre-tin stuff. That would probably help, but I'm a little special. Like trying to get this thing friggin' square. For whatever reason, I can't. it definitely needs more. But at least it got tacked. It's like half the battle tacking it. No, don't send me your A2000s. Oh my god. You know, see how stupid I am? I'm not using flux. I totally should be. So anybody that wants to do this, you should be using flux. But again, I'm just scared it's gonna run. Because being a plumber, I know what flux does. And clean flux, clean solder will stick to itself. And these connections seem pretty clean, so it's the only reason I'm really risking it. That needs more. Jinx me, Nemesis. This one doesn't want to take. Damn it. Let me see. Sorry, fellas. Dude, 56. Thanks for being a member for 14 months, dude. You're awesome. Trying to see if it's all the way done. Yeah, that one I'm gonna have to retouch up. I don't think that took all the way the last one. Only at 47. I mean, the clock's down, but it does not want to pull more than 78 watts, which is a sign. Yeah, no, this one's not fully connected either. This one side right here doesn't want to take, guys. Right there. So I'm gonna have to, it's gonna be a little hard for you guys to see. I'm gonna zoom out. Hopefully this thing doesn't pop off. That's not a pain in the butt. Sorry guys, I'll look at the chat in a minute. if I can't get this one to take, then what I'm gonna do is call the stream and I'll go get some flux to clean this tip. Sucks I was able to do them all without it. Trying to see the connection. There's one spot that makes me a little nervous. So again, there's always a risk doing this, guys. I don't advise you guys do it yourself. I just like trying to do things myself if I can. I'm looking at one spot on the PCB. You guys can't really see it, but it's right here. I don't know if it's connected. I don't think so. That's like hard to tell. Very hard to tell. I mean, again, it's cool if you could do this stuff yourself, but it's a huge risk. And then on top of it, it's like, is it worth it? Probably not. You know what I mean? It's not really worth the risk of screwing up your GPU over a couple hash. You know what I mean? I only want a little bit of the solder and it's not giving it to me. There we go. Yeah, that one spot on the other side though does make me nervous. I like want to look under that. Oh, look at that under a magnifying glass. Doesn't look like it's connected, but I can't really tell. I'm questioning it, then it makes me nervous. Hopefully we're good. We'll see. Phil, what's up, man? Bro, they look like cold solder joints to me. You really need flux, more heat on the bottom of the chip. Use alcohol to clean after. Yeah, I could. I mean, like I said, I'm a plumber. I can see when solder melts and connects to itself. So I know it's connected. This one, I'm not worried about it being connected because I could see the solder took. At first, it wasn't taking, but it took on this side or on the first side. Now I'm just double checking on the other sides. And I do have alcohol somewhere, I think. I don't know where the hell it is. Somewhere around here. I mean, screw it. I guess let's give it a shot. See what happens. I'll blow it up. I'll blow it up. But a cold solder joint would crack, especially if I was doing this, pushing the bristles around it. It's the only reason I'm like, I know it hasn't cracked. All right, I'm gonna give it a shot. Screw it. Whatever. That one though, I need to touch up for sure. I'm gonna shut that down. Flux is an acid and will remove the oxidation, save you from scraping at the joint. Oh, you're talking about put alcohol on it first? I could do that too, yeah. 15 hash by 12, 180. Oh yeah. Yeah. It does give you a little bit, but again, it's, I don't know. It's definitely a risk, man. If it's a risk you're willing to take, then there you go, have at it. That's how you do it. It's not hard, it's just tedious and very small. It's hard to see. I guess I wouldn't say it's not hard, because it is kind of difficult to do. But I don't know. Knock on wood. This works. That first one though is definitely not a good joint. I knew it didn't look right. So I gotta undo that one. Check it out. And I want to make sure that it takes before I try to do another one. All right, let's see. Mining King, peace out, buddy. Peace out, buddy. I don't even know what time it is. He's been live for an hour and a half already. You kidding me? I swear, time just flies. Insane. Insane. I did 3 during Max's stream last night, and they all worked mint. And I actually only had 1 that I had to take back apart and resolder, not during his stream, just in general. Out of the 9 that I've done, and this is gonna have to be the second one. So you got to make sure you have a good connection. Solder it all the way across. Yeah, I saw one part of the resistor. It didn't look like it had enough solder on it. That's why I wasn't sure though. I could barely see it. All right, give me 1 second. Let me swap this out, see if it works. All right. Don't see any smoke. Should be all right, hopefully. We'll find out in a minute, won't we? All right, let's see. Let's see what's up with this one. If you guys have any questions, feel free to ask. But yeah, I definitely agree. Should have flux, but I don't. So it's a little late. I only got 3 more to do. I lied, 2 more. Well, this would be the 3rd, I guess. Can't believe I've already done 10 cards, damn. Hopefully this one works. Change the clock quick, 5700. It says error. Hold on, I'm gonna reboot this rig. Before it starts up, it says error though. That's not good. Find out. Worst case, I gotta replace an A2000. But yeah, it would be a hell of a lot easier to flux people. Yeah, this solder job looks like total shit. I knew I didn't like it when I put this one back together. All right, let me I gotta hit this one quick, guys. I'm really hoping that arrow goes away. But we'll see. Nope, her's still there, so we'll see. Oh man. All right, let me see. Yeah, I don't know if this card's gonna boot. That one spot that I was worried about, I have a feeling that might be what it is, and that's the only reason I don't want to friggin' use flux, because it's like solder runs, man. If it runs, you're freaking screwed. I just unplugged it for a second, so you guys know. I don't want to have to pay attention to that in this. All right, let me see. Might have messed one up, guys. Might have messed one up. Not this one. The one I just had in there. With this one. This is so hard. God damn it. I heat up the tip of my knife so I can like shave one spot. John Jermaine, not like plumbing, can't just put a small map gas storage to it. I know. Imagine. Imagine. There's one spot that I don't know if it tagged. It's the same with the other spot, the other one. But I think I am gonna have to go get some flux for the next two. But I don't know. I'm happy I have 8 working out of 12 so far. This one makes me a little nervous to plug back in. So there's like little, it's hard for you guys to see. Right here. There's a little tiny like pin prick of a solder dot, right? And I can't tell for the life of me in this light if it's compromised or if it's not. I would like to think not, but it makes me nervous. And if it makes me nervous, I want to take my time and actually get a magnifying glass to look at it. And that's what I had on that one, and it was showing that error. So I don't think it broke anything, but it's enough to make me want to like look into it a little further. Big Irish, thanks for coming to VIP, man. You're awesome. Appreciate you. Sorry that the stream isn't going as well as I wanted it to go. If you link your YouTube with Discord, you will get access to a private chat where you have access to me a little more with all the other VIP members. I'll share pictures and stuff. Man, I really can't freaking tell. It's a shame. It's hard to tell. Yeah, I gotta get a magnifying glass. I'm not gonna dick around with it anymore. I don't want to screw anything up. Damn it. This one looks like total shit. Just being honest. Hey, at least I tried though, right? For the next time, get some flux and some braided copper solder wick. Copper solder wick. You'll never go dry again. Appreciate it, buddy. Appreciate it. Yeah, well, I'll have to see. I want to take this one back apart as well and just double check it. But I think what I'm going to do is probably call the stream. I'm going to take this up to my workbench and like actually get down into it and see what it looks like, because it's a little tough to see right here. I need like a lot more light just to make sure I didn't hit those two little dots, because this one obviously we just saw it wouldn't post. I mean, it registered, but it didn't. It just said error. So it's either a bad solder joint or it is touching one of those little tits there. And then, yeah, you know how that goes. And who the hell, whose idea was it for me to do this? Oh, mine, that's right. That's right. Stupid. No, but hey, it's all right. We got 8 of them done. I feel accomplished anyways. I have, again, these 2 to check out and then 2 more to do. But I'm going to go grab some flux and get these completely done, right? Or at least try to get them done right. Yeah, see, this one looks fine. Yeah, no, I think this one's fine. I might just need to resolder those 2 connections. But who knows? All right, guys. I've had enough of the stream. I'm tired. I'm going to bring these upstairs. Go check them out. Yeah. Matt Electron, if they're dead, I'll send them to you. Or I'll just sell them to you real cheap. No, I'm kidding. I'll get it fixed. It's only like I said, this one I think's fine. I just think it might need to be whacked again with some heat. This one, I got one spot that I'm really concerned with, and I really want to look into it with a magnifying glass, and I can't do that right here. So I'm gonna go do that, and hopefully I'm good. And if you guys watch the video tomorrow, you'll find out if they're dead or not, because I will post an update to let you guys know, and we'll go from there. But I appreciate all you guys hanging out. Hopefully you can smash that like on the way out, and yeah, I'll catch you guys on the next episode. Peace out, fellas.